Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Olive Badger, and if you're new here, smash that subscribe button because today we're diving into the wild, weird, and super mysterious lore of Palworld, that Pokemon with guns game everyone was buzzing about a year ago. Trust me, it's way more than a meme, and its story is packed with secrets. This is just the start, because later on we're going to dive much deeper into the lore in future videos, so grab a snack, get comfy, and let's jump on in. Alright, so what is Palworld? Before we hit the lore, let's break down what this game is, because this game is a total vibe. It's an open world survival game where you explore the Palpagos Islands, catching creatures that are called pals that look a little bit like Pokemon, but pack some serious attitude. You can battle with them, but here's the twist. You're also crafting weapons like actual guns, building bases, and surviving harsh weather and food shortages. Oh, and you can make the pals work for you, like chopping wood or crafting, which just adds a whole other layer of strategy. You can also give them little guns and you can shoot them. It's super fun. But it's got a mix of cute and chaotic with a wild streak that's got people hooked. So whether you're taming a dragon or raiding a poacher camp, Palworld is just a blast. And that sets the stage for its crazy story. Hey, puppy. Alright, now that you know the deal with Palworld, picture yourself as a castaway, washed up on these islands with no memories. You've got a cryptic tablet saying the towers are the key and the tree holds the truth. Sounds pretty intense, right? That's because the Palpagos Islands are just a mysterious mess, and I'm here to break down the lore behind it. So first up, the Palpagos Islands. They are just straight up gorgeous. Think tropical beaches, lush forests, snowy peaks, and eerie ancient ruins everywhere. But don't book a vacation there just yet, because this place is brutal. Food's scarce, storms hit hard, and you're dodging wild pals left and right. Oh, and there's this world tree, massive glowing behemoth off in the distance. I mean, come on, that thing is screaming final boss energy. Am I right? We're gonna have a boss fight there one day. Anyway, it's tied to everything on the island, and I've got a feeling it's hiding some pretty big secrets. Now, let's talk pals. These guys are pretty adorable, right? Like this little guy here. Like, who doesn't love a fluffy Chillette or a fiery Fox Parks? Here's where it gets weird. The pal deck says pals diverged from humans ages ago. Hold up. Humans? Are we like distant cousins? And it gets creepier. Pals don't reproduce normally. You put two pals together and poof, an egg just appears. And when they die, they just vanish, leaving meat or leather as they kind of roll around. That's not natural, y'all. Like, I'm side-eyeing the world tree because I bet it's spawning these guys in like a cosmic 3D printer. Also, if you can tell, I'm totally playing around there. Like, I'm totally playing around. But the pals do have a little bit of a weird origin, so we're going to be unpacking their origins in a future video, so stick around for that. Alright, so there's a lot more than just pals on the island. There are factions and characters around there as well. So the island is basically just a war zone, thanks to shady faction. Zoe Rain and her electric bear Grisbolt run a poaching syndicate, but her journals are fairly sad. She's lonely with Grisbolt as her only friend. Then you have Lily's Free Pal Alliance that says they're saving pals, but it seems kind of sketchy, like they're extorting them in some way. And then you have Marcus Dryden, who's a defense force guy running just extremely shady deals. And Axel Travers leads a fire worshipping cult, maybe tied to some weird experiments. And then Victor Ashford. He's a genius who created Shadowbeak, a terrifying bioweapon pal. Each faction's got a tower, and their drama's pretty wild, so I'm going to do a video breakdown for each of those as well. So which faction do you want to learn more about first? Let me know below. Now here's where it gets super intriguing. The islands are covered in ancient ruins, crumbling temples, weird carvings, and those 5 towers. A civilization was here way before the factions, and they appear to have been pretty tight with the pals. They might have maybe created them using this essence of power that's flowing through the islands. The towers and the world tree kind of appear to act like batteries for this energy, but something maybe went wrong. The PAL deck mentions some type of a calamity, maybe a war, maybe a PAL rebellion. I'm kind of picturing legendary PALs like Jet Dragon or Palladius. Palladius? Palladius? I don't know. Going full Godzilla on the place. But what happened to these people? Are the factions just scavenging their tech? I'm kind of geeking out. And so I want to kind of do a deep dive on the ruins in another video and maybe different fan theories. Let me know if you'd like to see something like that. Now let's talk about something really juicy. The recent Sakurajima update. This added a whole new island with cherry blossoms and hot springs and a really cool Japanese warrior vibe. It's home to the Moonflowers, a mysterious faction led by Saya, who's got this kind of samurai-like energy. Their journals hint at a deep history tied to the Palpagos Islands, maybe even the ancient civilization. Are they guardians of some secret world tree knowledge? Who knows? The update also brought new pals like a creepy dark type mimic called Mimog and these massive meteorite events that just really scream otherworldly. I'm kind of thinking Sakurajima's lore could tie the towers and the tree together, maybe revealing exactly what that calamity was. It's just a whole new layer of the mystery, and we're definitely going to be diving even more into that later on. But let me know, have you explored Sakurajima yet? What's your take on the Moonflowers? Drop it in the comments. So, who the heck are you in this whole mess? You are the castaway, some scientist or explorer with zero backstory. The game's journals say you named the pals and island, but your memories? Poof, gone. Here's a wild theory. What if the world tree spawned you, just like the pals? I mean, the islands feel like they're stuck in a weird time loop, and maybe you're a part of it. The tablets just keep pushing you toward the towers and the world tree, but why? The game's still in early access, so the story's far from finished, but I am completely hooked. So we're just going to keep doing more and more of these videos on the castaways and any other theories or pieces of lore that come out as we go along. But for now, that is the Palworld lore. It's kind of an overview in a nutshell, because we're just getting started. The world tree, the pals, the factions, Sakurajima, there's so much to dig into here. Like I've said, I'm planning a whole series to break it all down. So if you loved this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our deep dives on this or any other video game lore that we're jumping into. But I want to hear from you. What's your favorite pal? What lore mystery are you dying to solve? But for now, thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep exploring Palworld, and let's uncover these secrets together. Feel free to check out my other gaming lore videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.